Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of my 1.16 UHC survival. And also, I just realized something. Does anyone else find it really annoying when other people do this? Like, hey guys, what's going on? Like, oh my goodness, that is just... Whenever I see people do that, it's just like, dude, stay still. I don't know how much sugar you had until this point. Anyways, welcome back to another episode, and for this one, it's going to be sort of like a episode 4.5, or I think this is a 5.5. And after posting in the community tab, if you guys think it's okay for me to put on mods, I got generally a large majority of you saying it's okay, as long as it just depends on the type of the mod. And just to let you know that this is still mostly survival, I only wanted to just add a couple functionality mods that make survival a little bit nicer because, you know, vanilla Minecraft does have quite a few inconveniences to the game. And so let's start off with the list. I don't remember everything off the top of my head because I just installed a bunch of random functions, but just enough items is one of them because I do enjoy the recipes. I know that there's a recipe book, but honestly this does a terrible job. Like it's better. No one uses this feature. If there's a data pack to get rid of it, I'm gonna get rid of it. But just in case I ever need to like learn any of the new recipes, especially with the new blocks, let's say netherite, because I need to get myself educated on that. Alongside that, I also have a couple of interesting new mods to add. So the first one that I've always wanted is iron chests. I always use iron chests because when you have a large Minecraft world, and especially if you're playing for a long period of time and you want to have a dedicated storage space, the standard 54 item space that regular double chests carry, it's not exactly super convenient, generally speaking, because there's just a whole bunch of things you have to store up especially, and I just thought it'd be a lot better for the sake of portability for me to take care of just, you know, having some extra space. I don't think they changed anything. Yeah, it still seems like we have the standard silver chest or crystal chest, and then the obsidian one right here. So that's the first one. The second one is a furnace mod because I know that they have a whole bunch of new furnaces like the blast furnace and the smoker, but I still enjoy the standard furnaces. This is a different one. I don't think I've ever used this one. So they have a bunch of new ones over here, and that's supposed to make furnacing or smelting a little bit easier, especially if you get the netherite one. How much is the netherite one? Where is it? This one. Yeah, this one looks tough. MA Enchants, which adds a whole bunch of new things. This is more of a content related thing, but because all it does is add more enchantments, I think it's fine. Looks like they have Curse of Breaking, which I'm assuming is... I don't know exactly what these do, I'll have to look them up later. I think Reinforced Tip, it's like, it does more damage if you hit with the tipper, as opposed to like, so there's an actual like a sweet spot that you can hit, similar to Marth in Smash. I think that's how it works. Just a few other things here, I'll look into it later. Some more recognizable ones, I think there's Lifesteal. Where is it? There you go, Lifesteal. Which that might be a very important enchantment for me to find, simply because we're in UHC mode and regeneration is hard to come by. There's also Ice Aspect and Wisdom. I think Wisdom increases the total amount of EXP you can make, or you get per enemy kill. Aside from that, we have storage drawers. I love storage drawers because, especially if I'm making things like potion rooms and I want to compartmentalize all my different items, while we have just regular chests, I think storage drawers are a little bit better because they're sort of like droppers that pack a whole bunch of extra stuff. And last but not least, backpacks. Now, this might be a controversial choice because it sort of mitigates the use of, or not mitigates, it nullifies the usage of shulker boxes. So if you guys are okay with it, I might impose a limit on myself. Like if I want to have a large backpack, I have to get 64 diamonds or something, just to make it a little bit easier, because backpacks essentially account for infinite inventory and they're a lot easier to make than shulker boxes, of course, because you don't have to go into the end and find all those like end cities. So I'll think about that later, but I definitely want to make at least one medium backpack. And then last but not least, we have waystones. Waystones are sort of like checkpoints that spawn throughout the overworld that you can teleport to. I know a minimap does have a teleportation feature, but I want to focus more on using waystones just because it adds a little bit more challenge to travel, although it is nice to have waypoints set up for the minimap because now I know where everything is. Aside from that, Optifine, of course, managed to finally install Optifine, really happy about that. I'm surprised they got it working so early because we're still new to 1.16, and with Forge and Optifine working as intended. Although, I think it's because there's not much of a change in the source code from 1.15 to 1.16. I know there was a huge change from 1.12 to 1.13, but other than that, I think we should be fine. I think that's about it. I just kept it really simple. Don't want to add too many new mods to the game, just because I still want to keep it vanilla. There's already so much I have to learn with 1.16 and all the changes that happened as over the years that I've missed out on all the new versions. Anyway, so we're back to my new place because the first thing I wanted to do was craft the said backpack. So this is not the same one as I'm used to because I normally use Idamos, but let's see what we got. Am I missing something? Okay, we got 4 leather, we got a string, and we need wool, right? Alright, so can we use different colored wool, I hope? Let's see. Oh no, it was, I think it was the other way around. Okay. Like that, perfect. Oh, I see, so you get like a different color. Now to upgrade this, I need more leather, which means another 4 over here. More string. Okay, I think it was like that. No, not string. I need more wool. Where's the wool? There it is. There we go. I'm only gonna have 1 backpack on with me at a time, and then, like I said, if we want to impose a new... Oh, whoops. If we want to impose some kind of condition or challenge that I have to complete in order to have a better backpack or have multiple backpacks, then that's what we're going to do. Can I put this on in any way? Because I know the previous one you could. I guess not. Can I just put it on here? Nope. There used to be a slot where you could like put it on your back, but I guess this works out too. Right? So now that we have all this, we are gonna go ahead and head back to the desert biome, which is, after putting a waypoint, it is 2,800 blocks away. That's really far, but it's better than nothing. Maybe if I find a waystone on the way back, I might have to regenerate chunks to get waystones, which means we'll see how that goes. One more thing I want to do, now that I'm back here, is... We have our shovel, that's all we need. I'm wondering if I should save my iron, because I know I can upgrade my furnaces and my chest. I already have some chests over here, so I deposited all the stuff. Let's bring the gold apples with me. Bucket of water. Some wood. I think we can hold on to the rest later. Bring that axe too. Okay, let's sleep first. If you guys have any mod recommendations, just remember that I want to stick to vanilla as much as possible, just because, you know, I still enjoy vanilla a lot. I'm not really interested in automation, by the way, because I know that's a big facet of the modding community. Just all those quarries or automated farms. I'm not really into that. I'm more into the RPG and adventure aspect of Minecraft. So I hope you guys are okay with that. Oh, that's a skeleton. Oh, jeez. So I'll catch you guys in just a second when I head back to the desert. Okay, so first thing I want to do is find out where I want to start desecrating this desert. It's far away from my base to the point where I really don't care what I do with it, but maybe I want to pick a nice flat area. Let me see. Okay. Yep, let's go ahead and start digging right about here. So everyone has the different methods of mining sand. I personally just dig down and then do sort of like kind of like a rotating drill like this. That's my main way to do it. Some people, what they do is they put torches and then just let the sand fall. That saves a lot of shovel durability, but once again, after you get some decent tools, it doesn't really matter all too much. So I'm gonna fill up my inventory and fill up this backpack and then head right back. Woo! Dizzy, dizzy. Oh, this must make you really nauseous watching. For some reason, I don't get motion sickness whenever I'm... Or not motion sickness, but I don't get dizzy doing this. Just want to make sure I don't destroy my shovel. There we go. Almost done. Sorry about that, bunny. Okay, let's pick all this up. Just imagine if there was like an environmental mod that makes it so that if you call any environmental damage you do by like destroying forests or I don't know, it causes like the sea level to rise, or if you have any production like the CO2 in the atmosphere causes global warming or something, that'd be interesting. There probably is a global warming mod. I mean, there's billions if not potentially trillions of mods that exist. Actually no, not trillions, that's too much. I wouldn't go that far. So I forgot to bring a bed, which means we're gonna either have to hole up for the night or make it back home under fire. You know what? Let's have some fun. Let's see if I can make it back without dying. I feel like golden apples should be a 0.01% chance to drop from leaves, just for the fun of it. That's a skeleton right in front of me. I'm gonna ignore you. Ow. My armor's helping out. Now the fun part, the spruce forest, is even more dangerous. Is it just me or are nights brighter in 1.16? Because I remember in 1.12 they used to be a lot darker. It's pretty bright outside. Or maybe I'm just not used to it after a while. For this episode, because it's an episode 5.5, maybe for episode 6 I get into the Nether, because I just kind of want to explore it right away. I'm getting a little impatient myself, which means might have to get into the Nether early, and then at least secure a fortress so we can get potions brewing. Because now that I think about it, if this is a long-term series, I might as well just get started as quickly as I can with everything like the Nether and my stuff, because I don't need to build my base, my entire base, before I get into the Nether. That'll take way too long. I remember it being a lot easier to get to the desert than to get from the desert to home, because I forgot I would just jump on top of the trees. Haven't found any luck with any spawners nearby, or no, actually, if I go to the Nether, if there's a blaze spawner, I can find a double with maybe perhaps a dual blaze spawner. Wow, that's another lava pit. Goodbye trees. But yeah, a dual blaze grinder, that might be mission number 1. So it's gonna be a lot of exploration in Nether. That might actually require me using waypoints or teleportation to waypoints, because I might be hunting in the Nether for days. It's not easy to find a double blaze farm. At least not one where the spawners are so close to each other that it doesn't take too much effort. Okay, here we are, we're back. A lot of good stuff to work with. Now, let's start off by putting some more chests. I need to make a more organized storage room soon, which is going to be a project that I want to work on at the earliest opportunity. I guess I'll put my backpack in there. Actually, no. Since I'm only allowed to have one. Oh, I can't do the double click on the backpack apparently. Well, that's annoying. Whatever. Right, so sand is done. And I think what we're gonna... Oh, we're at level 30. Let's do another level 30 enchantment. Let's see if we can get a work pick, if possible. Actually, do I want to enchant a helmet or a pickaxe first? No. Reinforced tip. No, that's not good either. What we could do, maybe, is if there's any leather, I might make a book and I'll enchant that instead. No, I don't have a book there. Yeah, I might need a book. Oh, there you go. Where's our sugar cane? There it is. Oh, whoops. There you go. What am I doing? Alright, let's see what we get for the books. Let's see what we get for a book. Efficiency 4. Okay, that's important. Nice. I'll take that. In the meantime, still using the good old unenchanted tools for the time being. So what I think I'm gonna do is we'll continue working on the base. Because this is episode 5.5 or 6.5, I actually forget what episode we're on. I'm gonna get started on working on the base a little bit more, and then I want to set up a storage room and a portal room as soon as I can. That's like the first objective. So let me get into... Maybe I should do this in time-lapse mode, but first, what I want, actually now that I think about it, is just to put efficiency 4 on the pickaxe, and hope I can have the presence of mind not to break it, and just repair it whenever I can. Alright, and then let's store the stuff we don't need. Actually, we had books in here. What am I talking about? Okay, I think what we're gonna do now is maybe do a little bit of time-lapsing. I'll figure out how I'm gonna do that, but for the time being... Actually, yeah, we'll do time-lapsing because I actually want to watch some YouTube, so I guess for the time being I'll mine this entire section out. We don't have any enemies, hostile enemies nearby, so I'll take away the shield and just use the torch instead. I'm still not used to how left hand works for some reason. Okay, well, without further ado, cue the music. Okay, I think we have ourselves a little section of water here, which is actually a very big inconvenience. I need to get rid of this. Damn it. I hate this so much. Normally I'd be happy to see these because I could just load up with water. But now when I'm trying to build my own base, let me get rid of this. Okay, we've reached that point where the pickaxe is on its last legs, and frankly, I'm not really sure if I want to stick to making just a regular diamond pickaxe or if I want to repair this one, because the more I use this pickaxe and run my durability down and have to repair it with levels, the harder it is for me to get to level 30, which then results in me being unable to make level 30 enchantments, both of which could easily be fixed with an XP grinder, but I don't want to make one in the overworld until or either like I'll just make some kind of like sky grinder. Well, this is 5.5. It's not a full episode in length, so maybe it shouldn't be. I guess we could just end it here, and then episode 6 I can do something a little bit more established. Because, yeah, I guess we'll call it there then. So, sorry nothing much has happened this episode. Next episode, I'm thinking we either complete the storage room or make the sky grinder. If we make the sky grinder, it'll take a while, but it means we get essentially an infinite amount of experience, or complete the storage room. The thing is, I record a lot of these videos in advance, so it's kind of hard to get player feedback, or viewer feedback rather, and so I think I might have to make the decision on my own. But, Alternatively, I can go hunting for a mob spawner and make a temporary grinder, like a skeleton grinder, because I actually do need some bones. So I might do that also. We'll figure out what happens then. Anyways, once again, if you enjoyed, a rating would be much appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more. And if you want to check out my previous episodes, there's a playlist in the description below. Leave a comment if you have anything you want to say. Just, I guess, maybe I'll leave some common question on the video. But for now, that's it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon in the next video. Take care.